Here comes Connor Zilisch and Katie Hedinger. We are kicking off the Tough Shed 250 with the Pro Late Models at Hickory. Oh, Hedinger bounces off the wall as he exited turn 2 on the first lap. That car evidently no worse for the wear, but she got way wide on the exit at turn number 2 and definitely caught the concrete on corner exit. Now loses a spot to Matt Craig.
We'll see if Hedinger can rebound right there, trying to use that outside lane. We know these pro late models carry so much speed through the center of the corner.
Bouncing through karting ranks on a national scale. Now they find themselves side by side at America's most famous short track. Cruz to the bottom, Zilisch up top, door to door in turn 1 for the lead. Cruz pokes out in front, but Zilisch fights back.
That he does is a little bit of contact made there into turn number 3. No harm, no foul, though. Zilisch will relinquish the race lead. 39 laps to go. Already one lead change here at Hickory Motor Speedway tonight. Brent Cruz leading the pack. Though Brent Cruz up the racetrack and Zilisch still trying to hang on. And oh, by the way, Mike Hopkins is here, Eric. He was pretty good the last time we were out at Southern National.
Hopkins lurking. While these two young guns go at it, there may already be a donut on the right side of Brent Cruz' number 24 car. There is, just behind the exhaust, as he washes a little bit wide there on corner entry, trying to force his way up alongside, at least to get door handle to door handle with Zilisch. Now he runs him a little bit wide in 3 and 4.
It looks like Cruz finally able to complete that pass, or at least I thought so for a moment. Zilisch able to try and slot in line, and that he is going to do in front of Mike Hopkins. So
up a little bit there and gave the right side door to Zilisch, and we're not done yet.
I'll tell you what, Cruz is really taking some liberties there with that entry, as he's really arcing pretty wide for running there on the bottom, having a car to his outside. As Zilisch trying to get and find a way underneath him, he's not able to do it. Hopkins will clear for third.
They may have made a little contact there, door to door at the line.
These two have raced so close and yet haven't really crossed that line. Zilisch holding him down for all he's worth, and Brent Cruz trying to once again kind of arc out into the corner, trying to hold Zilisch at bay.
All the while on that restart, Isabella Robusto up to third, waiting in the wings if something should happen with these two as they almost lock together off the second corner. Cruz cements the lead, Zilisch in second, and he must be red hot.
No, by the way, side-by-side battle for the lead once again, so we'll see how these two drivers can try and... Oh, Zilisch, a little bit of contact right there with Brent Cruz, as now he has the bottom lane, which we'll see if that 25 can try to make his way by that 24 car.
Now the roles are reversed. It's Zilisch on the inside. He was able to make the top side work a couple of times so far today, up into the door of Cruz. They almost catch the concrete, does that, to the 24 car. And now it's Zilisch trying to fade about a quarter to a half a lane up to open the door for Robusto coming through for second.
I was about to say one car that is red hot in a good way is probably Mike Hopkins, because he is driving up to these leaders, probably loves what he sees in front of him. But Isabella Robusto able to get by Brent Cruz to second. This is her first time in a pro late model here at Hickory. She's run so much at this racetrack, but never in a pro late model. But I gotta say, she's taken to it pretty well.
Lee Tissett, who is one of the cars who was involved in a couple of the cautions tonight, alongside of Rusty Skews, right in front of the leaders. Justin Whitaker also in front as Robusto turns Zilisch off of turn number 4. Zilisch may have lifted momentarily as he caught the tail end of the lead lap. And Robusto turns Connor Zilisch out of the race lead during restart zone. Robusto and Hopkins bounce off each other as they come to the line.
Oh, and Cruz, I thought he thought about going 3 wide there into turn number 1, backed out of it just a little bit, but Hopkins nearly into the wall, scraping it, trying to make that outside work, and my goodness, he is running way higher than we've seen any car run tonight, but you know what? He is putting it to good use as he has it at the stripe, and he will clear Robusto off of turn 2.
You may have a fender back inside your leader.
She has a fender inside, but Hopkins is running. Look how high he's running. He's putting his right side tires there on those, the white lines, and he may have gotten a little too high, as now Robusto counters back with her own punch. She takes the race lead back from Mike Hopkins. But Mike Hopkins side by side for the race lead, door to door here at Hickory with 6 laps to go.
Little bit of muscle, little bit of trade and paint to decide this one. 5 to go at the line. Robusto leads by half a car length. Hopkins leans on the side of the 28 car as they work their way off 2.
Doesn't slow either one of them again. They continue to rub down the back straightaway. 5 to go. It'll be 4 to go this time by Robusto using that outside lane as Hopkins another slide off of turn 4.
Incredible pro late model racing at Hickory. Hopkins sideways that time as he slides up in front of Robusto, who cuts underneath him. Robusto back inside. 3 to go.
Oh, some more contact made. They're still side by side. They may have lap traffic coming to the picture as well. Robusto back down low, trying to gain back some time on Mike Hopkins. It'll be 2 to go this time by.
2 laps to go. It's already been physical amongst the front 2. Who wants it most? Lap traffic ahead. Hopkins outside. Robusto falls about a half a car length behind, but dives to the bottom, coming to the white flag.
Oh, Hopkins with a big slide. Here comes Isabella Robusto. Lap traffic up the road. Robusto. Oh, no!
Terrible crash on the front straightaway after Robusto caught the backside of Mike Hopkins' car and slammed the inside wall. Hopkins and Zilish bringing us down for a 2-lap shootout.
And that restart looks like it was good, and Zilish got all of it that he needed. They stay side by side, door to door. Looks like Brett Cruz going to try to look 3 wide into turn 3 as they're crashing further back in the pack.
3 wide for the race lead and a hard collision on the back straightaway after one car gets turned into the outside wall. I believe that was the number 43 of Nick Loden. 3 wide behind him in the midfield. We're back underway. Zilish is keeping pace with Hopkins here in turn 1 yet again. There's that slide from Hopkins as they make contact entering turn number 3, and the battle for the lead is on with the white flag in the air.
Zilish going to have a run on the high side, and how wide is Hopkins going to run him? We saw Zilish was strong on the top side earlier. Oh, contact!
Hopkins trying to muscle his way through. Brent Cruz into the back of Hopkins, shoves him up the racetrack. Here they come to the flag. Hopkins crashes at the finish line and wins his 2nd race to start the year. Oh my goodness, what a finish. Tristan McKee into the outside wall after the checkered flag. Hopkins with scuff marks all over his race car, and he is burning down the house in turn 1.